When facing unexpected challenges and feeling dissatisfied, it's natural to ask, why is this happening to me? To embrace these challenges, we need a new perspective, focusing on timeless truths. Life's fundamental principles should be approached like mathematicians approach math, navigators approach navigation, etc. They understand the laws governing their fields. Similarly, we need to understand the laws governing our minds. Lesson 1. Your mind functions as a guiding principle. Look inward for guidance, focusing on what is true, lovely, pure, honest, and of good report. True understanding comes when you approach your thoughts from the perspective of the divine within. There exists a principle of harmony, beauty, joy, love, wholeness, and perfection. There's no principle of sickness. Simple solutions exist when your thoughts are free from fear and worry. Align your thoughts with God's, and your words will be filled with wisdom, truth, and beauty, bringing harmony, health, and peace. Many fail to engage in critical thinking, mistakenly believing they are. True thinking is free from fear, which stems from external factors. If we don't think for ourselves, others will do it for us. We all share a collective consciousness, connected telepathically. If you fail to engage in constructive, harmonious, and peaceful thinking, the collective consciousness, believing in tragedy, misfortune, sickness, etc., will influence your thoughts. This can manifest as accidents, misfortunes, sickness, or disease. While unfortunate incidents happen, people are not inherently evil. Maintain a strong spiritual connection, focusing on God's truths, to eliminate thoughts not aligned with God. Our subconscious mind is like soil, whatever seed we plant will grow. According to old spiritual teachings, our subconscious mind manifests what our conscious mind truly believes. If you don't think for yourself, you'll be influenced by the collective mindset, which tends to focus on negativity. Clear thinking is free from fear, worry, and anxiety, originating from the divine center within. Align your thoughts with God's, and you tap into the power of positive thinking. The global consciousness acknowledges the existence of illnesses and diseases. If you don't clear your mind, nobody else will. Just as you cleanse your body, you must also cleanse your mind. Our subconscious mind has the power to manifest whatever we truly believe. Many people question why they face difficulties and wonder if they've done something wrong. The law of life is tied to our beliefs. What we believe shapes our reality. Have faith in God's goodness and maintain a positive outlook. Trusting in God's guidance, harmony, and healing power can bring us inner peace and make us feel whole, pure, relaxed, and perfect. The chaplain often prayed with patients, helping them transform their beliefs by recognizing their spiritual nature and shifting their thoughts to diminish illness. She taught them a prayer: the infinite healing presence flows through me as harmony, health, peace, wholeness, and perfection. I feel God's healing love in every part of my being. I am made whole, pure, relaxed, and perfect. Repeating this prayer frequently, with awareness of what they were doing and why, allowed the conscious mind to imprint these truths on the subconscious. This led to miraculous recoveries for many patients. The law of life is the law of belief. Fearing sickness attracts it. The law of the Lord is perfect. We cannot think one thing and produce another. Trouble is a sign of wrong thinking, and only a change of thought can set us free. The law of cause and effect operates constantly. Nothing happens without our mental consent and participation. We don't have to think of an accident to have it befall us. A disturbed mind, fueled by emotions, affects our vision and actions. In workplaces with domineering bosses, resentment leads to negative thoughts, causing carelessness and accidents. Misfortune, accidents, and tragedies are signs of mental and emotional disorders manifesting. We must train our minds to think in a new way, aligning our thoughts and mental imagery with God's infinite life, love, truth, and beauty. We then become channels for the divine. Like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Affirm several times a day, God flows through me as harmony, health, peace, joy, wholeness, and perfection. I am a vessel for God's presence and communication. I always feel God's presence. I am guided by God's wisdom. Everything I do brings joy and tranquility. I am embraced by God's boundless love. I am surrounded by God's eternal love and the whole armor of God. Dwelling on these eternal verities establishes patterns of divine order in your subconscious mind, leading to a constant overshadowing presence of your Heavenly Father. We must learn how the subjective self within us works. Whatever we suggest to another, we suggest to ourselves. We are the only thinker in our universe and respond to the way we think. Wishing for someone else is wishing for yourself. We are always under the law of our own thought. This is the basis of the golden rule, treating others well, even enemies. Dwelling on ill will harms us because our thoughts create our reality. Radiate love, peace, and goodwill to everyone. Our judgment of others is a judgment of ourselves. Many suffer sickness, disease, accidents, and misfortune due to non-constructive thinking. They let the mass mind or law of averages govern them. They refuse to think for themselves and do not keep up with prayer, allowing the mass mind to do their thinking for them. The news focuses on negativity. If we don't think for ourselves, the mass mind, with its focus on negativity, will influence us. We must ask ourselves, am I thinking constructively, harmoniously, peacefully? We are what we think all day long. Whatever we sow in our minds, we shall reap. We are all part of the mass mind, the collective consciousness. This mass mind almost always focuses on negativity, sickness, accidents, death, misfortune, and tragedies. If we don't think for ourselves, this mass mind will think for us, potentially leading to negative outcomes like accidents, illness, or calamities. Thinking involves differentiating between what's false and what's real, choosing between yes and no. We can say yes to truth and reject anything unlike it. This ability to choose is what makes us individuals.
We have the power to think constructively, harmoniously, and peacefully. True thinking recognizes an infinite intelligence that responds to our thoughts and offers solutions to our problems. No matter the issue, thinking about a divine solution leads to inner wisdom revealing the perfect plan. However, we are constantly bombarded with suggestions from others, way too often negative people at work or home, media, neighbors. These impressions seep into our minds, muddling and affecting our thoughts. Like an unattended building, our minds can fall into disrepair if we don't focus on what is true, noble, and of God. Many people with medical issues seek advice, often believing their problems are solely medical. However, the root cause is often spiritual. One woman, for example, believed God was punishing her for past sins. Hypnosis led her to believe she was being punished for actions in a past life. This only worsened her condition. The truth is there is only one power, God, the living Spirit Almighty. This power becomes what we believe it to be. If we believe in a loving God, we experience love. If we believe in a punishing God, we experience punishment. But in reality, we are punishing ourselves. This woman was punishing herself due to guilt over a past affair. Guilt, a destructive emotion, had no constructive outlet and manifested as illness. By forgiving herself and affirming God's healing love, her illnesses disappeared. There is no worse suffering than a guilty conscience. When we forgive ourselves, God's healing love can heal us. In ancient times, thoughts and feelings were attributed to the heart. Today, we know it's the subconscious mind. Our subconscious beliefs control our conscious actions. They dictate our destiny. We are what we think all day long. If we fail to think constructively, wisely, and judiciously, others or the mass mind will think for us, potentially creating chaos in our lives. If you believe that God is infinite goodness, boundless love, absolute harmony, and boundless wisdom, the divine presence will reciprocate, blessing you in countless ways. The forces of life, like atomic energy or electricity, are neutral. Their impact depends on how we use them. We can use atomic energy for medicine or to power ships, but also for destruction. Electricity can illuminate or electrocute. Water can quench thirst or drown. Nitric acid can create art or cause blindness. The wind that wrecks ships can also guide them to safety. Good and evil reside in our minds, in our thoughts and motivations. The creative force is within us. We give power to external things. Scientific thinkers understand that the phenomenal world is an effect, not a cause. The cause is our thoughts and feelings. No matter how long we've used our minds negatively, the moment we start using them rightly, positive results follow. We must forget past mistakes and focus on the present and future. The prize is health, happiness, peace of mind, joy, and all the good things in life. Think good, and good follows. Think evil, and evil follows. When we embrace godlike ideas and eternal truths, our hearts become filled with God's love, and our minds and hearts unite in harmony. Then, all our paths will be peaceful. Nothing happens by chance. Everything is governed by law and order, following the principle of cause and effect. We may not see the cause immediately, attributing events to chance or coincidence, but a cause always exists. Take Charles, who was losing his vision. Medical tests found no physical cause. However, psychic factors, like emotional reactions, can manifest physically. Charles harbored intense resentment towards his mother-in-law. His subconscious mind, unable to bear the emotional strain, chose his eyesight as a scapegoat. His negative statements, "I hate the sight of her," were taken literally by his subconscious, leading to vision loss. Moving his mother-in-law out and praying for her well-being, releasing his hatred, cured Charles. His vision returned when he could think of her without negativity. There is no worse suffering than a guilty conscience. This woman punished herself for years with destructive thoughts. When she forgave herself and affirmed God's healing love, her illnesses vanished. Forgiving ourselves allows God's healing love to work. Our subconscious beliefs, once emotionalized and felt as true, become our reality. These beliefs dictate our actions and shape our destiny. We are what we think all day long. If we fail to think constructively, wisely, and judiciously, others or the mass mind will think for us, potentially leading to a chaotic life. If you believe in God as infinite goodness, boundless love, absolute harmony, and boundless wisdom, this divine presence will reciprocate, blessing you abundantly. The law of reciprocal relationship ensures this. Think of the forces of life like atomic energy, neither good nor bad inherently. Their impact depends on how we use them. Atomic energy can heal or destroy, electricity can power or kill, water can nurture or drown, and nitric acid can create beauty or inflict harm. Even the wind can both destroy and save. Good and evil exist within our minds. They are movements of our own thoughts relative to the one pure and immaculate being. Our minds determine how we use the forces and objects in the world. The creative power resides within us, and we give power to external things, which are merely effects, not causes. Scientific thinkers understand this. The phenomenal world is an effect of our thoughts and feelings, not the cause. No matter how long we've misused our minds, the moment we start using them rightly, positive results follow. Forget past negativity and focus on the present and future. The prize is health, happiness, peace of mind, joy, and all the good things in life. When we embrace godlike ideas and eternal truths, our hearts fill with God's love, and our minds and hearts unite in harmony. Then, all our paths will be peaceful. Nothing happens by chance. Everything follows the law of cause and effect. When we don't immediately see the cause, we attribute events to chance, coincidence, or accidents. Consider Charles, who was losing his sight. Medical tests found no physical cause. However, psychic factors, like emotional reactions, can manifest physically. Charles harbored intense resentment towards his mother-in-law. His subconscious mind, burdened by the emotional strain, chose his eyesight as a scapegoat. His negative statements, "I hate the sight of her," were taken literally by his subconscious, leading to vision loss. Moving his mother-in-law out and praying for her well-being, releasing his hatred, cured Charles. His vision returned when he could think of her without negativity. We must concentrate our thoughts on what is true, lovely, noble, and godlike. We are what we think all day long, and our lives reflect our thoughts. If we don't think for ourselves, we let the irrational mind, or the mass consciousness, control us. We must ask ourselves who is manipulating our minds and if we are making our own decisions based on godlike patterns. The law of mind is unavoidable, it is done unto us as we believe. In the past, sailors blamed scurvy on salt meat, but the cure was readily available in citrus fruits. The lack was not in the environment, but in their minds a void of ignorance, carelessness, and indifference. People often blame external factors like weather, germs, or diet for their ailments, but often the cause lies within. We believe in the power of invisible viruses to make us ill, but often not in the invisible presence and power of God. We pollute our minds with false beliefs. If we believe a fan can cause a cold, that belief becomes our reality. Millions sit under fans without getting sick, just as millions go out at night or get their feet wet without consequence. Our beliefs shape our experiences. We can choose to believe in the harm of an invisible virus or the healing power of the invisible spirit within us. We can choose to believe in sickness or in the harmony, health, peace, guidance, and right action of God. The spirit within us is God, and what is true of God is true of us. We are children of the Most High. Believe that the living spirit within you is the divine presence, incapable of sickness. That is your reality. Emerson said our fate seems alien because the cause is hidden within our subconscious minds. The soul contains the events that will befall it, as events are merely the actualization of our thoughts. God is omnipresent, meaning present within us. A man prayed for rescue in a jungle, and a hunter felt a sudden urge to change course, finding and helping the wounded man. This was the infinite intelligence guiding the hunter to become the rescuer. It is done unto us as we believe. No external power can harm us. The power of God is within us. When we are one with God, we are a majority. If God is for us, who can be against us? Evil is simply life lived backward, an inversion of the life principle, which is God. God, as unity, seeks to express through us as beauty, love, joy, peace, and divine order. God's will for us is a greater measure of life, love, truth, and beauty, something beyond our wildest dreams. Realize that God is guiding you and that there is right action in your life. Read and meditate on Psalm 91, realizing that you dwell in the secret place of the Most High, under the Almighty's shadow. Declare that the Lord is your refuge and fortress, your God in whom you trust. Visualize yourself covered by His feathers, resting under His wings, like a hen protecting her chicks. The Heavenly Father within you surrounds you with God's love, making you impervious to harm, immunized and divinely protected. The false ideas in your mind are the adversary, the Devi. These devils are strife, hatred, and negative thoughts we create. They drive some people insane, like gangsters taking over your mind. If you don't believe in the goodness and love of God, these doubts become your old devil, the source of pain, aches, and misfortune. The living Spirit Almighty, the life principle, doesn't judge or punish. Good and evil are merely movements of our own minds. It's primitive thinking to believe God punishes us or a devil tempts us. Our state of consciousness is always made manifest. We attract what we mentally consent to. People constantly reflect our state of mind through their words and actions. Remember, most people don't discipline their thinking or align it with godlike channels. This leaves them open to the irrational mass mind, filled with fear, hate, jealousy, and negativity. There's a story of a man who wanted to kill his boss. He planned it for days, but on the third day, his rifle accidentally went off, killing him. People called it an accident, but it wasn't. He had murder in his heart. The 10 Commandments say, "Thou shalt not murder, not kill." Murder is of the heart. When we hate and resent, we murder love, peace, harmony, kindness, and everything good. These negative emotions can fester and manifest as illness, accidents, or worse. There are no accidents. Behind every car, train, bicycle, or gun is a mind, a mood, a feeling. A gun is just metal, it's the mind behind it that causes harm. We can kill with many things, but the object itself is harmless. It's how we use it. The Bible says, "No manifestation cometh unto me save I the Father draw it." The Father is our thought and feeling, the union of our conscious and subconscious minds. This union creates our destiny. Nothing happens to us unless there's an affinity in our own mind. Harmony and discord cannot coexist. If you believe God's protection surrounds you and harmony governs you, you cannot be in harm's way. While changing beliefs from negative to positive cannot cure all illnesses, it can significantly impact psychosomatic conditions. Thought change can reverse these ailments. Many examples exist of people overcoming health issues through prayer and meditation, reprogramming their subconscious minds. Guilt, worry, and fear are the psychosomatic equivalent of germs and viruses. Replacing them with faith, confidence, and belief accelerates healing. Like and subscribe to the channel so we know you're getting value from this. Most psychosomatic cases aren't dramatic. They may manifest as insomnia, allergies, headaches, digestive issues, or depression. Sometimes they are major maladies like tumors, paralysis, ulcers, coronary disease, or psychological breakdowns. When afflicted, we often blame external factors, other people, family history, or even divine retribution. However, the real cause lies within us. We have control over our thoughts. Others may influence us, but ultimately, we decide what our conscious minds accept, which then seeps into our subconscious. So, let's stop blaming others and look within for the cause. Believe in God's goodness and love, trust in divine guidance, and you'll find peace and pleasantness in your life. Our beliefs shape our reality. When it comes to children, they are under the watchful eyes of their parents and God. God's love dwells within parents, whose mission is to nurture their children in the image and likeness of the divine. Children grow up reflecting the dominant emotional climate of their home. They cannot yet discern or reason, so parents mold their consciousness. Children are God's children, filled with God's love. Parents are meant to guide them through life's darkness and uncertainties, teaching them about God's love, care, and transcendent loveliness. Children raised with this understanding will grow magnificently, with God's presence throughout their lives. In essence, when your thoughts are free from fear and worry, you are thinking from the divine center within. God speaks, thinks, and acts through you, so your words become wise, truthful, beautiful, harmonious, healthy, and peaceful. If you don't think constructively, harmoniously, and peacefully, the mass mind will think for you, and that often leads to negativity, tragedy, misfortune, sickness, disease, accidents, hate, and murder. If you don't control your thinking, these negative vibrations of the mass mind can influence you, leading to accidents, misfortune, sickness, or disease. Remember, the law of life is the law of belief. Fearing sickness attracts it, while thinking of good health promotes health. Trouble is a sign of wrong thinking. Change your thoughts, and you change your reality. There is no worse suffering than a guilty conscience. Stop condemning yourself and accept that God's healing presence fills your entire being. What you believe becomes your reality. No external power or entity can harm you. God's power resides within you. One with God is a majority. If God is for you, who can be against you? Guilt, worry, and fear are the psychosomatic equivalent of germs and viruses. Replace them with faith, confidence, and belief, and healing will accelerate. Prayer and meditation are crucial tools for dealing with life's challenges. While some worries may be unfounded, many problems are real and pressing: debt, health concerns, financial worries, and concerns for loved ones. Practical measures are important, but training our minds for confidence and positivity is crucial. Prayer and meditation are the keys. Prayer is any thought or feeling, potential reality unless countered by a stronger thought. It's a conscious connection with the infinite intelligence within us, acknowledging a higher power that can manifest our desires. Prayer is most effective when done with unwavering faith and a positive mindset, leading to strong conviction. Once your subconscious mind fully embraces a desire, it effortlessly aligns with the creative law of the universe. A sign of true belief is when your mind accepts something so completely that it cannot fathom the opposite. By holding onto your beliefs, you impress your subconscious mind, leading it to respond accordingly. Your subconscious is influenced by your conscious thoughts and imagination, both guided by infinite intelligence. Make a clear, conscious decision about what you want, then trust your inner wisdom to provide the answer. When you entrust a request to your subconscious mind, have complete faith in its ability to fulfill your desires. The Bible teaches that if you ask, seek, and knock, you will receive, find, and have doors opened. Just as a parent wouldn't give a child a stone when they ask for bread, you'll receive what you ask for in prayer. Keep seeking and persisting until your receptive subconscious mind responds. Remember, there's always a solution to every problem, a way out of every dilemma, and no condition is incurable. Some believe they cannot be healed, and their belief becomes their reality. But with God, anything is possible. Everyone desires peace and tranquility. Our strength lies in finding serenity in the ever-present God, who heals and protects. A deep sense of serenity keeps us calm even amidst chaos and uncertainty. Serenity is a divine quality, a refuge in challenging times. Seeking stability externally is futile, as the world is constantly changing. Our worries disrupt our peace, but effective prayer can restore it. To pray effectively, align your thoughts with timeless truths. Don't beg or plead, as that reinforces lack. Remember, God is both the giver and the gift. Rearrange your thoughts and align them with the truth. Affirm that the Infinite One's perfection prevails in your mind and others. This powerful prayer brings harmony, animating, sustaining, and permeating the atmosphere. Organize your thoughts around peace and harmony. When faced with hatred, remember that divine love dissolves negativity. Affirm that you share the same qualities as the Infinite, and this understanding will liberate you. If unsure about a problem, confidently declare that the answer has been revealed by infinite wisdom. God is the boundless presence and power within you, governing life's principles and influencing your conscious and subconscious mind. In this divine space of love, peace, harmony, and joy, evil, harm, and sickness cannot exist. Practice the presence of God by filling your soul with these qualities. Negative beliefs about sickness, disease, and failure will manifest those outcomes. Everyone has access to the profound truths of the infinite, just as the sun shines on everyone and rain falls on both the good and the evil. Faith in God is all that's required. Throughout history, humanity has questioned the reasons for wars, famines, disasters, and illness. These are meant to help us grow and find inner peace. They are not malicious, they stem from our spiritual ignorance, preventing us from realizing our own goodness, love, and light. Our suffering comes from within, not from external factors. This may not be welcomed by those focused on grievances, but for those seeking growth, there's a powerful force within reminding us of our untapped potential. Many blame society, the world, or their family for unhappiness. However, the wisdom within reminds us that we hold the power to achieve and succeed. We've sought understanding and found a better path. One of our greatest victories is recognizing that some things are beyond our control. There's no need to change the external world, we can focus on our inner growth and transformation. To achieve serenity, shift your perspective and firmly believe in the inherent right of all individuals to be themselves, finding fulfillment in God. This releases you from feeling responsible for the world's problems and injustices. Encourage self-discovery in everyone, including your children, trusting that they have been instilled with ethics and morality. Let go of the burden of thinking you must save the world, focus on transforming yourself, which contributes to the betterment of humanity. Serenity comes with spiritual maturity, understanding that God is in control. Focus on yourself, not on changing the world. This may seem insensitive, but it's a direct path to inner peace. Successful prayer, like a successful sale, involves several steps. Prospecting, believe in the infinite intelligence within you, your higher self. Focus on divine love and trust in God's healing power. Capturing attention and interest, direct your attention to the boundless and sacred love of God. Believe in God's ability to heal you. Building confidence and creating desire, be straightforward and transparent, embracing the infinite's power and loyalty. Give your loyalty only to this higher authority. Closing the sale, utilize your mind effectively. Embrace the immense power of the living Spirit Almighty within you by clearing your mind of false beliefs. Connect with the infinite presence for immediate healing. To pray effectively, devote yourself wholeheartedly to the soul's presence and power within you. This power created you and can heal you. Reject any authority given to external entities or powers. Shift your focus away from problems and affirm the powerful healing force within you, revitalizing and restoring your entire being. Love and divine guidance flow through you, leading you to the right path and ultimate freedom. Express gratitude for the positive resolution, saying, "Thank you, Father, for the flawless solution. I know God is working right now. I am connected to divine energy and understand the impact of infinite power." Refocus on the divine presence, the vast expanse of peace, harmony, completeness, beauty, love, and power. Know that you are deeply cherished and supported. As you practice this prayer, fear will diminish. Focus on God's love and understand the singular healing power and its principle. No force can oppose the actions of the infinite. Embrace the affirmation that the healing presence is flowing through you, bringing wholeness. Experience harmony, beauty, life, strength, peace, vitality, and right action within you. When praying for healing, focus on the overall well-being, not specific organs. Spiritual thinking emphasizes that concepts manifest into reality. Your spiritual thought becomes cells, tissues, nerves, and organs. Focusing on a damaged heart or high blood pressure reinforces those conditions. Instead, focus on the infinite healing presence flowing through you as beauty, love, harmony, joy, wisdom, power, and strength. Find happiness in the world, but don't be consumed by its hardships. Embrace and enjoy every aspect of life. Providence, love, and God's protection surround you. Observe them with clarity and embrace them with an open heart. Discover and embrace God's profound peace and everlasting love. Remember, every thought and feeling is a prayer, a potential reality. Prayer is a conscious connection with the infinite intelligence within. Acknowledge the higher power that can manifest your desires. When facing conflict, focus on peace and harmony. Remember, divine love dissolves negativity. Everyone has the right to be themselves. Release the burden of feeling responsible for the world and trust in the infinite's love and support. Like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this.